Is this working now? Oh my god, I think it's working. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this live stream that I'm doing mainly because I am feeling kind of shit. We've talked about this. This isn't new. Um, this medication I'm on is really kind of fucking with me, and I don't know if it is just the medication or what, but like I feel like my skin's on fire and like my skin wants to like break apart off my body. So that's the next new thing that's happening because of awesomeness, you know. So that's good. So that's good. Um and just to let you know, if you are watching this in the future, since this is a live stream, I'm probably not going to get to the main content for a little bit because we're waiting for people to show up. I hope you understand that that's how live streams work. Man, you would think I would have gotten over this crap by then. The chat is open, so if you would like to say hola, hello, como está, or what's another one? What's another one? I'm trying to think of Mr. Roboto. I can't remember what that one is. Konnichiwa, ni hao, like whatever language you speak. Welcome here, friends. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is we are going to, if you saw the title of this, you already know. We're going to be going over an article that was sent to me by awesome member of the world, Ethan McGuire, who said, Matt, you should totally read this. It's making the rounds on that OrnPay site that Elon Musk owns, and everyone's really excited about it. So it is No One Buys Books by Ellie Griffin. And then the tagline is everything we learned about the publishing industry. And then my picture's right there, so I can't figure it out. But it's like between the DOJ Penguin thing, which makes it sound like this is like really fucking old news. But apparently this was enough to piss a bunch of motherfuckers off. So, or at least get them talking. And if you know anything about me, I am quite the drama whore, so I appreciate a good debate. Let me see here. So we will get started here in just a little bit. Winter Lindy, hello, Guten Abend. I don't know where that's from. You can throw it in there. That sounds Eastern and Northern European. Okay, and if you guys don't know the great logic here, if you're Russian when you go to the bathroom, while you're in the bathroom, European. Do you understand? Are you familiar? Manush lurking, hello. That's German for good evening. Oh, Donka. Donka, donka, donka. Erev Tov is good evening in Hebrew. I bet I butchered that. Erev Tov. And then bit. Is that like what you say after someone says donka? Hello, hello. And then what's another one? What's a good? I know. Like the lives are hit or miss for me lately. What was the other one I know? Because I'm trying to learn it. Um, Magaddan Hindi. There you go. So Tav means good. You pronounced it correctly the first time. Erev Tav. Wow. I probably did it worse each subsequent time. Um, Tav means good. So Erev means evening. All right. So there we go. I'm not going to tell you what language I'm learning, but I'm learning that language because that's going to be the first stop on my travels abroad. So if you guys are like good with Google Translate, you could probably figure it out. But anywho, here in the Batcave, yeah, so we're going to learn about why no one's buying books and how the big five publishers do not sell books and do sell books. So this should be really, really fun. But yeah, so this medication I'm on, I'm guessing Asia. East Asia. You're getting warmer. No, but seriously, the Caitlin! Hey there, I just bought an adult grammar workbook today because my English is lacking. I don't know, you killed that comment, so I think you're doing okay. I think adult grammar, I think you're just supposed to not use emojis. And you're fine. But I like the emoji usage. I think you're killing it. Oh my God, Uber Eats, leave me alone. I don't have the money to feed you while you feed me. So yeah, so this medication, okay, like I am sleeping now. I went from sleeping about 4 hours a night to sleeping 12 hours a night. And one night this week, I slept 16 hours. And this is just crazy. Between me feeling sick all the time to my stomach, not being able to drink anything without getting a horrible hangover, to sleeping all the fucking time. Like, I just want to go to sleep right now. I've been up for, I don't know, like an hour and a half, and all I want to do is go back to sleep. And feeling like my skin is trying to escape from my body. I don't know if quitting smoking is the best idea. Sorry you froze for me. What meds are you on? And also Asia, or was I wrong? Oh no. You're getting much warmer there. Yes. Um I am on Chantix right now, but I'm also taking other stuff that I just normally take anyway. And like I'm on like a certain like vitamin and supplement thing at the same time. And so I don't know if all of these things together are good, but because I take so much stuff, like I have no idea what to stop taking. And when I talked to my doctor originally about it, um, he was just like, "Oh yeah." Like I seriously can't fucking stand doctors here. Like I seriously, I can't. Like they don't tell you anything. They shrug a bunch, and everything's like, "Oh yeah." And if there's a problem, just let us know. You know, whatever. Um, so that's been kind of driving me a bit crazy, I guess, is the best way to say it. But I'm just like, okay, so if I just, because I think it's only a month you're on the medication. Like you're on it for like 3 days and then you double that dose and then you go to like for like a week and then you go to like a big fuck you dose twice a day for the rest of the month. And I'm like, okay, I could do this. Like if I have to feel like my body is rejecting me for a month, I could handle that. I could do a month of pain and sleep and rejection. So let's see. Uh, let's see. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Um, they're not mixing well. Okay. So many of us have a mutation called. I just read motherfucker when I see that, but that's probably not what that means. Which makes us sensitive to certain meds. I hope you're not having too many side effects. If you keep feeling like you're crawling out of your skin, I would stop right away. It just means you aren't tolerating it. What does motherfucker stand for? That's amazing. That's like the best acronym in the world. Like, oh yes, we all have a mutation called motherfucker. No, it feels like my skin is like kind of burning and like that my skin wants to like pull apart and like not be attached to me. That's like a really almost impossible thing to explain, but yeah. Um Whoa. Okay, that's one word with no spaces. Yeah, you just won Wheel of Fortune with that one there. Or what's that other show in the UK where you get a teapot? Countdown. You did it. Let me see if I can pronounce this. Methylene reductase. Yeah, I'm just going to keep calling it motherfucker. So that is a mutation that we have when we do not, or makes us sensitive to certain meds. Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad I ran into you here. I'm gonna go tell my doctor that I'm having a motherfucker mutation and he needs to take care of me. Somebody's got to fucking take care of me. Let me see. How many people are here? We have, okay, we have a few people here. What time is it? How long has this been going? Where do I find that information? Oh yeah, we still have a few minutes to shoot the proverbial shit before I start, I don't know, plagiarizing someone's work and pretending it's free use. Sorry, Ellie. um, Maybe I'll talk about this a little bit here too. How have you been in general? I've been doing much better with my depression and like mental health. I've been feeling a lot better. Um, and um, like I've lost 26 pounds since March 1st. I'm back in my routine as far as, well, not this week, but as far as like working out, yoga, eating better, drinking less, doing the whole thing. Trying to get to a point where I could start getting rid of everything so I could move because I am leaving this place. I'm tired. I'm done. Uh, like I was saying before, I love LA and I'll probably always come back to LA. Every time I fucking leave it, I am usually gone for like anywhere from 3 to 6 years and then I come right back. I just like, there's something about LA that I don't think you can get anywhere else that I've ever been to. So whatever that is for me, I keep coming back. I'm never going to come back to this part of LA. Like, if I move back to LA at all, it would be to either live downtown or in like Santa Monica or Venice. Um, I'm toying with the valley again, like, because I used to live out in like Burbank and Toluca Lake and North Hollywood and shit like that. But it's just too fucking far from the water. Downtown would be fun just because, like, you don't need a car and um, there's so much to do downtown, and just loving, like, total, like, Baroque and Art Deco architecture. There's so much to, like, look at and stuff like that. But I assume I would get bored with that in like a year. But at least for a year, I think that would be a lot of fun to do that. But I love the beach, and basically, for those of you who don't know, my travels that I'm going to be going on abroad are basically finding the best beaches in the world. That's all I want to fucking do. And apparently, a lot of the best beaches in the world are really fucking cheap to live at. And so it's going to be nice to be living somewhere, even if it's just for short periods of time, like a month here and a month there and a month here, to where all of my living expenses are like a fifth of my income, instead of here, where all of my living expenses are like the entirety of my income. Like, it's just really fucking expensive to live here. And it's just like, I'm done. Like, I just want, like, the struggle is real, but I would also like a beautiful beach to lay on while I'm struggling. Wow, that was a big fucking story. I'll be making supper, so I'll be in and out of chat. Okay, Caitlin. But yeah, Jeff, that was funny. When are you gonna get to the topic? Oh shit. I'm leaving LA for Sierra Nevada. It's a 52-minute flight. LA is so congested these days. Yeah. Are you going for good, or are you just going for a little bit? Let's see. I would live on the west side, Santa Monica, Venice, Marina del Rey. Valley is not for me. I love the, I can never say that. Coino Valley. The Westlake Village, Calabasas, Thousand Oaks, close to Malibu, and not gross. Yeah, it's just the heat out there is fucking ridiculous. I don't know if it's me being a water sign kind of thing, but like, I always need to be by water. Like, I always need to be like by the ocean, or like by a lake, preferably the ocean. That's like kind of my favorite thing. But I don't know. Like, I get really anxious when I'm closed off from a large body of water. And then when I get to the large body of water, like, I feel like totally relaxed, and it just like all the shit like just like pours out of me, like energy, like like I don't know how to explain it. Um Thailand has some of the best beaches, very cheap, high quality of life with US income. Yeah, that is one of the places that are on my list. I'm not going there first, though. Um, I couldn't help myself, Jeff says. Oh, you're going for good. Oh, no. Okay, well, say hi to Nevada for me. Or wait, no, you're just going to Sierra Nevada. Like, just the mountain range. Okay. Let's see. Look into Westlake Village, 20-minute drive through the mountains, and you're in Malibu. It has a lake. I know that is that off of is the drive to Malibu is it Las Virginias Road? Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's how I used to get to Malibu when I lived in the valley. It's not gross like the valley. I'm just like you. I need a body of water. So is there a lake up to where you're going at? Westlake Village has small population, a lot of trees, the lake, good air, cool weather. It's so funny because because I live in Westlake, okay, and whenever I tell people I live in Westlake, they assume I mean Westlake Village, and they're like, "Ooh, fancy," and all this shit. And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. Like, scroll down on the map, scroll down on the map. Oh, Lake Tahoe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my family used to own a house in, I think, Gardnerville is what it was called. Like right at the bottom of, what's that Kings Road that always gets fucked on when it snows to go over the hill to get to the lake? Yeah, we used to go there all the time. Let's see here. Westlake Village has small. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yes, Las Virginias, but you can also get to Malibu directly from Westlake. Just continue on Westlake Boulevard. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, you take that down and then you turn right on PCH, and I think it's almost you're almost going past Malibu, and I think it's before Zuma. There's just like a little, like you make a left and you go down this little road, and then there's this other little road that kind of ends in a cul-de-sac. It's some like restaurant. I used to go there all the time. That was like my beach place I would go to. I wish I had better directions to give you, but yeah. Oh my God, yes, I know what you're talking about. Paradise Cove. Is that what it's called? It's so funny. Dude, I used to go there like twice a week for probably close to 3 years, unless it was winter and super cold. And I never knew what that place was called. What is the little restaurant place at the end called? Yeah, that was my place. Um, yeah. I used to go to the nude beaches in Tahoe, although that was about 15 years ago. Caitlin, why are you just now letting me know that there are nude beaches in Tahoe? How did I not know this? I'm the anger that is rushing through my body right now is wow. I just thought there were casinos in the Ponderosa Ranch and that stupid fucking paddle boat. God damn it. There are nude beaches in Tahoe. Man, I really screwed the pooch there. Fuck. Let me see here. Okay. Maybe they don't exist anymore. I used to go with my local AA group, the life that I lived. Caitlin, I'm going to ask you a question. I need you to be completely honest with me. Was it a nude beach or were you just getting naked at the beach? Like, either way is fine. Like, but, like, was it a nude beach? Were you the only one there with no clothes on, Caitlin? Okay, if it's Paradise Cove, it's Paradise Cove Beach Cafe. If it's Zuma, it's the Sunset Restaurant. Yeah, the Sunset Restaurant sounds like something I would have remembered. Let's see. You're describing two identical spots, so it's either one of those, I think. Yeah, I don't know why all of them look like that. But it's just like it always had parking and it was just nice. There were a couple times when there were sharks and that was kind of scary, but other than that, it was nice. Um, never been to a nude beach. For beaches like that, Germany. Well, I'm going to be talking to my German friend later today, and I will ask her if the nude beaches in Germany are all the rage. Um, it was a nude beach, a lot of nude people aside from me. She's like, "Gosh, Matt, come on. Yeah, I wasn't the only naked person there." Ugh. All right. See, now you're throwing me acronyms that I'm gonna try to pronounce. Ask her for fuck. What the hell does that mean? Tel Aviv has amazing beaches. If it were better times, it's a hop and a skip away from Europe. I'm Israeli. Are there nude beaches in Israel? Or are we just talking about nice beaches? Yeah. No, like the places on my list, and for those of you who haven't heard me talk about this before, I think you will start to see the oh, this is what he's looking for. So like nude beaches, gay beaches, etc. Oh, okay. Um, yes, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, the Maldives. The Maldives is kind of like the that one is going to be super fucking pricey, and especially the way I want to do it. So I need to like save up for a few months in other places to be able to do the Maldives the way I want to do the Maldives. And then there's a bunch of places in like South America that I want to hit. But the Caribbean, the whole like just the Caribbean, and like some places in Mexico also. Like I really want to go to Tulum really bad. But the difference between like South America and Central America to the Southeast Asia places I want to go to is that there are no waves. You know, it's like the water is just like fucking glass. You know, white sand, turquoise water. It's fucking flat as shit, completely see through. Snorkeling, reefs, you know, fish, turtles, the whole fucking thing. Like oh my god, I'm getting so happy just thinking about it. Fucking drinking some fucking coconuts and eating some fucking mangoes. Oh my god. I just went somewhere else, guys, and now I'm back here in this prison called my apartment. For fuck's sake. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to read some stuff. Okay, Frey Corper Coulter, free body culture, nothing to do with fuck. Okay, I'll just say FKK. Free body culture. Okay. Speaking of places with beaches, will you be making it through Nebraska on your trip to the East Coast? Speaking of trips to Nebraska, I'm not doing the trip to the East Coast anymore. That got done, and I did a video. When was that? I did a video this last week about not doing the trip, and it's making me very sad. And when I think about it, I get even more sad. So, sounds great. You'll come back with a glow. I'm gonna come back brown as hell. But yeah, so that's the other thing. Can anyone suggest something similar? Oh, hello, Delaus. Can anyone suggest something similar to Ernesto Sabato The Tunnel? I do not know that. I'm behind on YouTube videos. Sorry, I won't bring it up again. No. Bring it up as much as you want. You're fine. I really wanted to come see you. So, yeah. It's weird. There's like a whole little chunk of people in that area right there. That would have been really cool. Death in Venice by Thomas Mann. Okay, so I'll leave it here. The trip abroad, I have no return date. So I have no idea if and when I would be coming back. I would assume within like 5 to 7 years, but that's a long time, and I don't want to put any restrictions on anything, so I'm just gonna do and hope that it all works out. Now that I'm a legal driver, I have to make it out there. Out where? Tulum? Are you driving to Mexico? Okay, let's get on this thing with this article that Ethan sent me. So, here we go. No one buys books, says Ellie Griffin, back on April 22nd of 2024. Anywhere from Nebraska. Get down here. Help me pack and move. Like, Jesus H. Christ. I would love the help. Okay. So I'm going to be coming in and out of the comments because I don't have enough windows to do this thing. Okay, so we are going to read this. And hopefully I don't get any more pop-ups. Okay, so Ellie says, in 2022, Penguin Random House wanted to buy Simon & Schuster. The two publishing houses made up 37% and 11% of the market share. According to the filing, and combined, they would have condensed the big five publishing houses into the big four. But the government intervened and brought an antitrust case against Penguin to determine whether that would create a monopoly. Let's figure this out. Would this create a monopoly? Jesus Christ. The judge ultimately ruled that the merger would, in fact, create a monopoly and blocked the $2.2 billion purchase. But during the trial, the head of every major publishing house and literary agency got up to the stand to speak out about the publishing industry and give numbers, giving us an eye-opening account of the industry from the inside. All of the transcripts from the trial were compiled into a book called The Trial, Not by Franz Kafka. It took me a year to read, but I've finally summarized my findings and pulled out all the compelling highlights. Oh man, this sounds juicy. This sounds like a rare steak, friends. I think I can sum up what I've learned like this. The big five publishing houses spend most of their money on book advances for big celebrities like Britney Spears and the franchise authors like James Patterson. And this is the bulk of their business. They also sell a lot of Bibles. Repeat bestsellers like Lord of the Rings and children's books like The Very Hungry Caterpillar. These two market categories, celebrity books and repeat bestsellers from the backlist, make up the entirety of the publishing industry and even fund their vanity project, publishing all the rest of the books we think about when we think about book publishing, which make no money at all and typically sell less than 1,000 copies. But let's dig into everything they said in detail. Wow. Did you know that 96% of books sell less than 1,000 copies? That's why I write here instead. Oh, you just shot yourself in the foot. You're basically telling the big five that you want nothing to do with them. This is going to come up when you want that book deal. Ellie. Poor girl. Okay, so guys, go ahead and subscribe to Ellie's Substack. You just type in your email here, and you will get emails from Ellie. Bestsellers are rare. in my essay, writing books isn't a good idea. Oh man, she's swinging for the fences with these titles, guys. I got to check that one out. I wrote that in 2020, only 268 titles sold more than 100,000 copies, and 96% of the books sold less than 1,000 copies. That's still the vibe. Question. Do you know approximately how many authors there are across the industry with 500,000 units or more during this 4-year period? Answer. My understanding is that it's about 50. Question. 50 authors across the publishing industry who during this 4-year period sold more than 500,000 units in a single year? Answer. Yes. That was Madeline McIntosh, CEO of Puglin Brandon Blouse. The DOJ's lawyer collected data on 58,000 titles published in a year and discovered that 90% of them sold fewer than 2,000 copies and 50% sold less than a dozen copies. Okay, I just want this to be known, guys. Back when this whole thing happened, I did a video, and I think I did a live stream about it, just kind of like this right here. And these numbers were brought up. So I'm hoping that some other juicy shit comes up. But this is how it's been. 90% sold fewer than 2,000 copies, and half sold less than a dozen. That is 12. 12 copies. And these people who shit on self-publishing and shit on motherfuckers who do it their own way and who fucking hustle, they're like, well, it's all about the prestige. I sold 12 copies of my book. Fuck you. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Let me check some comments here. Does anyone give a shit about any of this? No, we're still here. Anywhere from Nebraska. Okay, Caitlin. Nicky jam. Hold up. So why is trad publishing considered the legit avenue to publication? Because if they weren't, they wouldn't have a fucking job. Like, it's what it's always been. Like, instead of it being called, like, traditional, it should be called fucking, what's the word? Like when you do something because it's just something you always did. And it's something your parents always did. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a fucking joke. Oh, the old white dude retirement plan? Well, not for any old white dudes that write books. Mainly for old white dudes that have stock in Penguin Random House. Yeah, like, Jesus fucking Christ. Here we go. I'm getting fucking mad. All right. So, in my essay, no one will read your book. Okay, so let me just say this right now. I think her name is Ellie Griffin. She's a fucking ray of sunshine. Okay, I don't know what her articles and essays like hit when they hit, but she's really good at hooking people on fear of wasting their life for them to read the articles. So her titles are great. I don't know, like, judging from this so far, I'm not sold on her ability, but maybe I will change my tune by the time we get to the end of this. So, again, in my essay, no one will read your book and your life is a fucking joke and meaningless and you might as well jump off the fucking ledge. I said that publishing houses work more like venture capitalists. They invest small sum in lots of books in hopes that one of them breaks out and becomes a unicorn, making enough money to fund all the rest. I'm not 100% possible, but is she mixing metaphors there? It kind of sounds like it. Ellie. No one's going to buy your book if you keep doing stuff like that. Turns out they agree. Every year, in thousands of ideas and dreams, only a few make it to the top. So I call it the Silicon Valley of media. We are angel investors for our authors and their dreams, their stories. That's how I call my editors and publishers. Angels. It's rather this idea of Silicon Valley. You see, 35% are profitable, 50% on a contribution basis. So every book has that same likelihood of succeeding. From Marcus Dole, the CEO of Lying Sack of Shit House. Okay. This is not actually how that works, because if just putting an author's name on the spine of a book that also says Penguin is what the author's dream is, that's cool. But I think most authors dream about being able to make a living off of their writing. And when most of these writers have to do all of their own media, have to do all their own appearances, have to pay for all of their book tours, and have to do all this shit when some fucking multi-conglomerate, giant fucking multinational fucking bankrolling fucking factory won't fucking pay for that, that fucking sucks. So, and honestly, the idea of comparing it to Silicon Valley is fucking stupid. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but that bubble burst. And so, like, I don't know, is this like a self-fulfilling prophecy he's throwing out here? Those unicorns happen every 5 to 10 years or so. We are very hit driven. When a book is successful, it can be widely successful. Yeah, no shit. I have this successful product. Guess what? Because it's successful, it is now widely successful. Jesus Christ. There are books that sell millions and millions of copies, and those are financial gushes for the publishers of that book, sometimes for years to come. A gusher is once in a decade or something. For instance, I don't know if you know this little series called Twilight. Do you know the series of books? Hachette published the Twilight series of books, and those made hundreds of millions of dollars over the course of time. Now, I don't know if they're going to talk about this, but I know one of the reasons, or one of the ways publishers make a shit ton of money is when a book is like exciting enough or successful enough to sell the film rights or the TV rights. That's where a huge chunk of income comes in. And I know that especially a lot of smaller presses, the only reason why they sign books to publish is if they think that book has a good chance to be made into a movie. And doing the whole book thing is just the advertising for the meeting that they're going to have to try to sell the movie rights or TV rights for this book. Nobody gives a shit. Like, this is all smoke and mirrors and fucking malarkey. Let me see. Right now, the novels of Colleen Hoover are topping the bestseller lists in really, really huge numbers, and the publishers of those books are making a lot of money. You probably remember The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or the 50 Shades of Grey series. So once every 5 years, 10 years, those come along for the whole industry and become the industry driver that's drawing people into bookstores because there's such a commotion about them. Yeah, but this whole driving people to bookstores is getting less and less and less and less, no matter how big the book is, because people can just order it online. So there. So that was Michael, whatever, some from Hachette. Big advances go to celebrities. No shit. They spent a lot of the trial talking about books that made an advance of more than $250,000. These they called these anticipated top sellers. According to Nicholas Hill, a partner in Bates White Economic Consulting, 2% of all titles earn an advance over $250,000. Publishers Marketplace says it's even lower. Top-selling authors were defined as those received advances, guaranteed money in excess of $250,000. Far fewer than 1% of authors receive advances over that mark. Publishers Marketplace, which tracks these things, recorded 233 such deals in all of 2022. Hill says titles that earn advances of over $250,000 account for 70% of the advance spending by publishing houses. At Penguin Random House, it's even more. The bulk of their advance spending goes to deals worth $1 million or more. And there are about 200 of those deals a year. Of the roughly $370 million, they say Penguin Random House accounts for $200 million. Of that goes to advanced deals worth $1 million or more. Huh. Oh, we got some fucking charts here. We got some charts here. Authors of anticipated top sellers are published differently. Wow, look at that. Look at those tiny fucking numbers of big five fucking... What is this redacted bullshit here? What the fuck are you redacting shit for? What would that be? Like Macmillan and Hachette? Like, what's happening? Why are we redacting? Whatever. Most of those deals with celebrities, and Penguin gets most of them. Yeah, because they have the money to do it. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is confidential, guys. We're not supposed to see this. Books by the Obamas sold so many copies they had to be removed from the charts as statistical anomalies. Oh my god. They were giant celebrities. Michelle Obama, where you know it's going to be a top seller. Oh, that quote was important. Because they are so lucrative, Gallery Books Group focuses its efforts on trying to get celebrities to write books. 75%, whatever, celebrity adjacent, whatever. You're approaching authors, celebrities. Okay. Wow. So people like books written by people who don't write books as opposed to people who do write books. That's telling, guys. Bergstrom said her biggest celebrity sale was Amy Schumer, who received millions of dollars on her advance. Jesus Christ. Really? Yeah, Bob Dylan won a fucking goddamn Pulitzer. Let's see here. Okay. Seriously, I'm not trying to be shitty, but like celebrities selling a lot of books, like this is like no shit Sherlock news. Like I'm not interested in this. Let's see if you guys have anything to say. Okay. Caitlin says, I don't see a person having more prestige if they go trad publishing route. Maybe I'm the odd one out from the general public. I buy books based on the book, not who published it. Yeah, I agree. Isn't Argyle like the most meta version of this right now? I don't know what Argyle is. Like I saw ads for it and shit like that, and I just assumed that the key to the universe is in Orion's belt. Or Bell. I was trying to remember that name. Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey, Colleen Hoover, Sarah J. Maas, all problematic, all varying degrees of smutty. I think trad publishing has decided to target audiences are lonely, sexually repressed mothers. Well, that's who's buying the most books because romance books it's the top selling thing. And I feel like I'm not trying to talk shit here, but I feel like there's a lot of women out there who think it is acceptable to read a book and not acceptable to open up OrnPay Hub. You can fake the charts though, like that Handbook for Mortals author. Is there a chart just for indie publishers? No, probably not. The only thing on that chart that I could say would be somewhat close to that would be the non-Big Five, and that would just be like small presses, which probably wouldn't actually fall under indie publishers. But the reason, again, why a lot of this is like this is because Big Five are like publicly traded companies, so they have to report these numbers, where indie publishers don't have to report shit and could just say whatever the fuck they want, and it's not a big deal. Okay, let's get back into this. Let me see. Nikki says, that's the New York Times scandal, isn't it? Was the first time I realized how easy it is to dupe that system. If you have the capital to mass buy your own shit. Oh yeah, like I don't mean to like talk shit right now, but like just so you guys know, like when politicians put out their books, like whether it's Ted Cruz or Ron DeSantis or Marjorie Taylor Greene or whoever any of these fucking people are, they'll put out their book, and the book is not going to sell a lot of copies. So they put their book out, and then they have the super PAC that they own buy all the copies of the book, which makes the book a bestseller and go into a second printing. And then they give those books away as like door gifts when people come to the next super PAC event, like in their gift bag kind of thing. So it's a fucking joke. Like New York Times bestsellers list is a fucking joke. Like the traditional publishing industry is a fucking joke. It's like they just move money around because they know how much money they're going to have at the end of the year. So it's like, oh, we'll pay for this, we'll pay for that, we'll pay for that. It's all fucking ridiculous. Like the fact that any of these schmucks have fucking jobs is a fucking whatever. Okay, I'm getting fucking mad now. Okay, here we go. We're back on this. Franchise authors are another big category. No shit. But what makes a franchise author? Okay, so we have people like James Patterson, John Grisham, gets many millions. Putnam makes most of its money from repeat authors like John Sanford, Clive Cussler, Tom Clancy, Lisa, whatever. Now, I want you guys to realize that most of these writers here got famous in the 80s before the internet. I think that's a big thing. Another thing is, I know Patterson does this. I don't know if Grisham does it, and I think Clancy does it. But they don't even write their own books anymore. They have people write the books with them, and they're not even writing the books with them. It's just like pen name shit, and they're just making millions of dollars off of it. And whatever. Like, people are fucking idiots. Okay, so question. Putnam typically publishes about 60 books a year, correct? 60, 65, sort of on average. I will say of those 65, though, a good portion of those are repeat authors, franchise authors that we regularly publish every year, sometimes twice a year, says Sally Kim. Sally Kim is just going through puberty, guys. You got to give her a break. Publishing houses want a built-in audience, so they don't have to do the work themselves. Oh my God. No shit. The advantage of publishing celebrity books is that they have a built-in audience, and they don't have to spend any money on marketing because, hey, Who would have the best ability to market a book properly? I don't know. Someone with like $200 million to fucking throw at fucking. Yeah, they could probably spend some good money on advertising and figure out creative ways to generate interest for a book. Watch this. Hold my beer, guys. How about we give somebody. Yes, let's say we give somebody money that we would normally spend on promoting authors and books and shit. We give this money to somebody who's already super famous, who has like a huge following on Instagram and social media. And then that way we don't have to actually pay for any of the advertising. They will just say they're writing a book and all of their fans will do all the marketing for us. Chef's kiss. Hey, are we going to Turks and Caicos this weekend? You better believe it. Bring your fucking Speedos, you little fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, these people. I want to punch them in the fucking dick, dude. Macmillan agrees. Would you agree that those types of authors, meaning the ones with built-in audience and also authors who command high advance if they went to a traditional publisher like Macmillan or Public Random House? Well, that's a broad brush, but yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Are you willing to pay more if they have a significant following? Oh, yeah, of course, said Donald Weisberg, CEO of Macmillan Scam Artists. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, come on. Your stupid site does not scroll. Let me see. She's going to talk some shit. I don't fucking care. I'm over most of this now. A big advance means publishing houses don't have to spend money on marketing. I just fucking said this, and I didn't have to write a ridiculous article. If you guys want to read this, I don't have a link for it, but if you go to here, I'll maybe type the link into the Elysian Press. So if you go to Substack or whatever, where's the fucking chat? Where's the fucking chat? I'm fucking getting mad now. This is where you could find this article and apparently a bunch of other articles with awesome clickbaity titles. Let's see here. Jeremiah says, I read that article last night. It scared me at first, but then I was like, well, good thing I don't write for money. Or you could write for money and just self-publish because you will make a shit ton more money. And it's not that fucking hard. Just do the fucking thing. Jeremiah, you got this. I've always wanted to have my book put out by a publisher because it's a layer of someone saying, yes, this is good. They don't care if it's good. They put shit out, Jeff. They're willing to give celebrities money who couldn't fucking write a text message. They don't care. You do not need their fucking approval. All they want to do is make money. They don't fucking care. I want to put my time and money into getting this book into other people's hands. That's a good way to look at it. Same here. That's the only thing that makes me want a publisher. I want to be read. I'm not denying that, but I know that all my favorite writers were considered failures. And like, okay, here's the thing. Like, if you want to be read, just get your stuff out. Considering 50% of these people who had their books put out only sold 12 fucking copies, doesn't mean shit. That means nobody fucking read their book. Just because 12 people bought it doesn't even mean 12 people read it. You'd be better off fucking just handing it, like printing it out on a fucking printer and stapling it and handing it to people on the street. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be read, but don't hold back. Don't stop doing what you want to do because you have this idea that New York publishers can make your dreams come true. Because unless you're already famous with a huge fucking following, they don't fucking care. It depends on the publisher. Sure, make a list of all the publishers who like buck the system and who will make your dreams come true. Do that and see how that list looks. I do not. I don't fucking know. Like I don't have high hopes for this, and I think each year that goes by, it's just going to get less and less. And the publishing industry is just going to become like putting out books by people on TikTok and Instagram. And then they will put out a bunch of books by people from universities and all this other stuff that makes them look like, see, we're not just shit and smut and romance novels. This is some good shit, right? Look at this guy. And it's but every time one of our parents dies, that means one less person is reading James Patterson. And eventually, no one will read James Patterson anymore. Good fucking God. Okay, let's see what other fucking bad news. Publishing houses pay Amazon for placement. Of course they do. Because ever since, well, this was even before this, but when Amazon started doing paid ads, like, Amazon completely changed. So yeah, so their books will be higher in results and even on the page that your book is on. But even celebrity books don't sell. Yep, they don't if no one knows it fucking happened. Dude, it's so fucking stupid. Just because someone's on a TV show doesn't mean that they have a huge following on Instagram. So if they don't have that huge following, even though they're on a TV show, no one's going to fucking know that their book came out. So the publisher has to actually fucking do their job and promote a fucking book. Fucking idiots, dude. Fucking idiots. Here's a few more examples. Books don't make money. Ugh. If I look at the top 10% of books, that 10% level gets you to about 300,000 copies sold in that year. And if you told me I'm definitely going to sell 300,000 copies in a year, I would spend many millions of dollars to get that book. Oh my God. Here's some more charts and graphs. Out of every 100 books published, 35 are profitable. I don't even think that number is accurate. That's book profitability is primarily driven by revenues and advances paid. Now here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. If you remember when I did this video and they were talking about agents, the agent's job is to get an advance on a book for their author that will never get paid out based on sales. So they always want their advance to be bigger than what the sales for the book is going to be. Okay? So if that's the case, 35% of these books are profitable. Not profitable to the writer, but profitable to the company. So that means 35 out of 100, they beat out their fucking advance. That's all that's saying. Oh, and I guess it kind of says that in the little fucking thing next to it. Whatever. Okay, moving right along. It's all about backlists. Yeah, it's all about books that came out before the internet. It's all about books that people have been buying for 20 to 100 fucking years. Oh my God. Amazon is the biggest threat to the industry. Oh my God, did we need a fucking DOJ trial to figure this out? I've been saying this since fucking 2012. Oh my fucking God, dude. Oh. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Are you concerned that Amazon will favor Penguin Random House, Simon & Schuster in terms of promotion and distribution and discoverability? Yes, said Donald Weisberg. No shit. If they're gonna fucking pay... Dude, this is all... If someone is going to pay for placement, Okay, the fact that the Big Five is pissed off about this already pisses me off, because what have they been doing in Barnes and Noble stores for the last fucking 25 fucking years? Paying for placement, end caps, face out. If your book is face out on a shelf, you have to pay for that, or else it will just be the spine. If you want to be on an end cap, you have to pay for that. If you want to be on one of those tables when you walk into Barnes and Noble, you have to pay for that. Why is this any other fucking... Why is this different? Like, oh no, what are they gonna... Oh, good. Because they're gonna have more money to spend on that shit? Oh my god. A Netflix of books would put publishing houses out of business. They already have that. It's called fucking KU. Oh, technically it does exist. Oh my god. But yeah, that's going to put people out of business. No books are found on Kindle. No books are found on Kindle Unlimited because you think that'll be had for the industry. We think it's going to destroy the publishing industry. No, it's going to destroy your fucking bank account, you motherfucker. Jesus Christ. When you talk about the Big Five being the publishing industry, that's the fucking problem. That is the fucking problem. It means all of these motherfuckers will not have that many yachts, that many beach houses, that many vacations, that much in their 401k. That's all this fucking is, dude. Oh, it'll destroy the publishing industry. He's right. No one would purchase a book again. We know this about Netflix and Spotify. Nobody buys DVDs and Blu-rays anymore, ever. No one buys records or anything anymore, ever. No one does this. There is one reason. Yeah, go read this article, because I'm just getting pissed off. A lot of you have already read this. Authors are getting more independent. Oh my god. Is this like seriously fucking Captain Obvious fucking... Oh my god. I'm just fucking mad now. Another publishing... What does this say? Another... Oh my fucking god. Hey, leave a comment here for Ellie Griffin. I would love to know your thoughts. I don't even want to fucking look at the comments on this, because I think that's going to piss me off more than anything. Ellie, I am sharing this now. That's how I meet new people and earn a living as a writer. Okay, so everybody, go give Ellie Griffin a high five and a cup of coffee, because she had to sift through a year of reading a horribly boring read to put an article together that is a bunch of information we've known since 2012. So, let's see. Am I going to do this? There's 600 fucking comments of angry fucking... we're talking about porn now. Okay, I can't, guys. I fucking can't. I fucking can't. What do you guys have to say? Let's see. My friend's self-published poetry books is number 38 on Amazon. That's fucking awful. Awful. Awesome. J. Ian Bush, American Television. That's great. It can happen. And it was self-published and not whatever bullshit malarkey stuff is happening. What do you guys think about all this? Are you guys shocked? Is this new information to you? Can you not believe this? What's going on? The style of the site looks pretty antiquated and right-wing. I think it's Substack, isn't it? I don't know. Well, if anyone's gonna get fucking mad that the publishing industry is fucking dying, it's people of that ilk, because that's where the money is being kept. Oh my God. So, Ethan, when you see this, thank you for sending this to me. It was fun to get fucking angry and pissed off. Uh, I really do want to go back and read some of her articles of like pain and misery and doom and gloom. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to talk shit. I don't know her stuff. Oh, there is more than one Elysian Press. Oh, I didn't get to the right one. No, you got to the right wing one. Maybe there's an Elysian Press on Substack, but that's the same person that does the website. I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ, guys, if you come up with a name for a company, just fucking Google search it before you buy the domain. It isn't fucking hard. Do you guys have any questions for me while we're wrapping this up here? And I'll stick around while I finish this cigarette and then I have a lunch to go to. Good God, a lunch to go to. I sound like a fucking douchebag. Ugh. It's a sandwich, guys. I'm not doing anything really cool. Fuck. God, I'm fucking angry as shit right now and my skin's trying to crawl off my body. At least I'm awake. I should go take some vitamins or something. Ugh. I fucking want a beer right now, too. Good God. I'm fucking angry as shit. Why am I so mad? Like, I mean, this is the same shit that I've been mad about for, like, over 10 years. This isn't. Ugh. It just goes back to that whole fucking thing I said earlier. Or, like, earlier, meaning months ago. Imagine boats turning in the ocean, okay? When you're in a little ski boat, you could make a turn pretty quickly. If you're on a jet ski, you could turn super quickly. If you're on an aircraft carrier, you have to plan your turn miles in advance and it takes fucking forever. Okay? The big five are aircraft carriers who, for the last 12 years, have been trying to figure out how to turn their giant, stupid metal fucking boat. And they still can't fucking figure it out. Oh my God. It's not even book publishing anymore. It's IP farming. That is all the book publishing industry is. It's oh my God. Prove me wrong, guys. Prove me wrong, Big Five. Offer me $250,000 for a book and then put like a million in fucking advertising for me. Prove me wrong. Let's make this happen. And then sell the rights of it to Universal and Netflix. Jesus Christ. You know, times are tough when they don't even have money to buy their friends' chapbooks. Oh, dude. Yeah. Times are tough, guys. Times are tough. That reminds me, I'll just do a little bit about it here and I'll talk about it in a little bit. But next month, like which is in a few days, I'm gonna do a thing where um, any donation you give, and as long as it covers the fucking media mail, I'm gonna send you everything you don't have of mine. So that's gonna be an announcement here. So that was a little pre-announcement. I would just rather my books be in the hands of people who want to read them than be in storage for 3 to 5 years while I'm doing other shit. So that's what's going on with me. Aw. Thank you, Caitlin. But like, what good? What good are my books in a box in a storage unit? Like, who fucking cares? So, you guys got anything else to say? Anything else going on this Saturday, April 27th, in the year of our Lord 20 and 24? Good God. I got quiet as I was rolling out pizza dough. Is that a euphemism for going to a nude beach? Yeah, I have a copy of everything I've put out, yeah. Nothing happening here. Played some WoW this morning for a bit. Oh, that's cool. Kids wanted a pizza party. I want a fucking pizza party. Good God. What are you going to put on the pizza? You better say hot dogs and chow mein. No, I'm just kidding. What is a popular topping in Nebraska? My friend Rat's 57th birthday party tonight. Nice. Kids only want pepperoni. Boring ass kids, dude. Jesus Christ. Well, tell Rat happy birthday from me. I'm having feta, sun-dried tomatoes, and spinach. Dude, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna fucking come out on you right here, dude. Mixing feta and spinach is like fucking a mouthgasm. I don't know what the hell. Because if you eat feta by itself, you're like, oh, this is okay. If you eat spinach by itself, you're like, ugh, fuck. But when you mix feta and spinach together, it is like sex. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, tell Rat Caitlin says hi. Dude, I'm fucking livid right now. I need to calm the fuck down. Oh my God. I can't believe I don't have high blood pressure. Like, you would assume that somebody who gets so easily fucking worked up as I do would have blood pressure that would need medication stat. It's fucking weird. I love feta. Amazing in scrambled eggs. Have I put feta in scrambled eggs? Do you put spinach in the eggs too? Because that just makes the whole thing back to what I said originally. Now, if you're going to do feta, sun-dried tomatoes, and spinach pizza, you also, and if you haven't started this yet, do it now. Start reducing some balsamic vinegar and drizzle that shit on the top of it. Make sure you do that. Balsamic reduced on your feta and your spinach and your pizza. You never have to have sex again, Caitlin. Like, you could just eat this and it'll be fine. Everything will be good. Okay. Since I completely overstepped my bounds by talking about the things that I just said. Oh, no, you forgot balsamic at the store. You fucked up. I'm going to split before I get into any more trouble here. So thank you guys for spending time with me. I hope this was informative. And for those of you who are watching this after the fact, I can't believe you're still here. What's wrong with you? Like, go out and touch grass, guys. Oh, nice. Ethan McGuire and I both are in the latest issue of the Poetry Cove magazine out soon. That's awesome. That's cool. Kent, what is up? Please consider your dynamic. What is my dynamic? What do I need to consider? Okay, well, I know there's a delay here, so that's okay. Oh, we had tornadoes yesterday. Oh my god. Kids' school got locked down. Have a great sandwich. How can you tell me about tornadoes and then tell me to have a great sandwich? It's constrained. My dynamic is constrained. Okay. I want. Oh, you want a constrained dynamic? Or you want a sandwich? You to grow. I want you to. I'm going to assume this is the thing. I want you to grow beyond yourself. That's very nice of you. Thank you for saying that. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Saturday. You guys are awesome. Type hard. Do the thing. And I will talk to you soon. Goodbye, everyone.